Alright, we are in losers round 4, or losers semis, and we have Avalon versus Viljar. Avalon was in the previous round against Askew. The link to the bracket is in the description down below. And let me just commentate over this. Avalon going with his default loadout of the Tri-Blast and the buff, while Vilgar is going for the Chilla and the Thunderbird. Gets the freeze in, and it gets the freeze again. Tries to get the freeze again, but Avalon does hit him. Goes in. Oh, not looking too good for Avalon. Avalon is not too good against the Chilla and the Thunderbird, a possible area of improvement. But he is getting a couple of good hits in, so I might have to retract that statement later on. But it looks like Viljar is still in the lead, but slowly falling behind. Kind of getting a read for each other. They both get the rush at the exact same time. Who will use it first? We're about to find out. Or will we? I predict that probably Viljar will, because Avalon is kind of reluctant to use his rushes. Oh, but Avalon does get hit her with that tribal. Tries to grab on Wake Up, but doesn't actually get it. Tries to grab again, but gets hit by the Chilla. Viljar going in. And while Viljar is flexing her muscles, Avalon goes in to try and rush, but Viljar does block. Kind of throwing punches around, messing around a little bit here. And Avalon does get frozen. What's gonna happen? Both on about equal health here. But now Viljar is slightly taking the lead. It's anyone's game at this point. Viljar still has his rush. Will he use it? Avalon backed into a corner, dashing right into the Chilla, giving Viljar the first round. Alright, sorry, just had to deal with some Discord stuff there. Avalon is on perfect health, taking on Viljar. Slowing consistently here, hitting her with the Tri-Blast at every corner. That's 100 damage from Tri-Blast explosions. Looks like Avalon is doing quite well right here, and Viljar is just kind of choking a little bit. Once again hitting it with that Tri-Blast. But Avalon does get hit by the Chilla and tries to go in for the rush. Misses the first couple of punches and then confirms at the very end. Viljar on a very tiny sliver of health, but Avalon rushes. He grabs on Wake Up, taking out Viljar for the first round. Second round, my bad. And as you can tell, I'm sick. I've said this in all my other videos for this tournament, so apologies for that. Avalon gets hit by the Thunderbird, but it looks like Viljar does not go in to confirm. If you guys think my audio is behind, it's not. I'm just slow at kind of seeing what's happening and then commentating over it, so just letting y'all know, I guess. Alright, I stop commentating here for a second, just take a little break. Avalon does go in for the rush, and I retract my statement. Viljar still does have her rush, and it looks like Viljar is in the lead. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for waiting, I guess. Sticking through. And I don't know who won the first game. So, quite unsure at this point. Oh, a little bit of lag here, if you guys can't see that. I sure as hell can. But it looks like Avalon is still on top. Quite interesting. Oh, it doesn't confirm with the grab. That's one thing about Villjar. He is not going in with the grab after he goes in with the Thunderbird. Oh. Avalon's still on top. Both of them have their rushes. Both of them being very reluctant to use it, though. I just don't think Avalon needs to use his rush, but I'm pretty sure Villjar should use his rush to kind of change the momentum of the game. Oh, it doesn't go in with the grab. That's the thing. Oh, but Avalon did think she would go in and rushes, but misses all the punches. But Villjar does not somehow cancel that rush. Avalon gets a 140 combo, tries to go in for the grab, misses. Tri-Bolt misses. Oh, don't see why the Tri-Bolt didn't hit Villjar. It looked like it did. Oh yeah, that also looked like it should have hit Villjar. It's a very laggy match, if I would say so myself. And it looks like Villjar is maybe taking advantage of this lag more than Avalon is, but Avalon still gets that first round. Oh, goes in for the rush on Villjar immediately, landing it, getting 240 damage and bringing her down to bar. Tries to go in for the grab on Wake Up, misses, but does hit with the Tri-Blaster. Tries to go again for the rush on Breakup. Miss me once, shame on me. Miss me twice, shame on you. Oh, sorry, I was just checking my microphone. Avalon still on perfect health, and he is not letting Villjar getting a single hit. Determined to perfect her, not letting any hits get through whatsoever. Determined to get that last hit, and with the Tri-Blast, he does on perfect health. I don't know if that's game. Let me see. I can tell by the coins at the end and see. Looks like Avalon took it, but I'm not sure. Oh? No, it looks like Villjar took the first game and then Avalon took the second game. Okay. So then they're going on to DNA Lab once again. Alright. Oh, do not want the screen to go dark on me. No, thank you. Avalon going in with these tribal rushes. Or not rushes. Oh, but it's not working. And Avalon's weakness, he said earlier, was the double Chilla. And one of the chat channels. And double Chilla spam is what almost made him quit the tournament. So, will he be able to overcome his natural enemy of Chilla? We're about to find out. Tries to break free with a rush, and he does actually. But it looks like Villjar does shield there at the end. Tries to grab, and then Villjar confirms with the rush, saying, "No grabs for you, buddy." Oh, I switched views. I did not want to do that. Please go back. No, no. There we go. Oh, looks like Avalon does get the grab in though, evening the playing field out. Oh, Avalon getting these hits in. If I was Avalon, I would play for time right now, especially knowing his weakness against the Achilla. I suspect he's going to rush, and he does. And finally taking out his natural enemy of the Achilla, but he only has one more round to go to actually see if he can beat it or not. He actually rushed through the glass, which is quite interesting there. Oh, looks like Avalon does get the first hit, but hits himself in his confusion. And it looks like Villjar does have her rush, but is not using it. And I always say her because I assume the gender of the character. I really don't know these people's genders, so excuse me if I'm using the wrong pronoun or something. Oh. Just kind of throwing punches, getting in a read for each other. Avalon definitely being more aggressive and leading here with all the punches. Definitely realizing how to beat Pachilla. Oh, and he goes in for the rush right away, but Villjar somehow predicted it, and Avalon did not choose a very nice time to rush. Villjar is still keeping his rush. I don't know why. And I also might switch around pronouns just because, why not? Oh, Villjar finally goes in for the rush at perfect timing as Avalon is landing from his jump. Perfect. Oh, I don't see how that punch hit Avalon, or hit Villjar, but whatever. Just looking at the other side of the screen. You know, it's interesting to watch on both sides of the screen in a way. Like, I was watching on the left side, and it looks like Avalon takes the set. Okay, Avalon progresses to fight Gasave. Alright, now it's, alright, thank you all for watching.